Ahoy there mateys, Steve the Pirate here, and welcome to the best wheel settings for the Crew Motorfest for any wheel. These settings should work for absolutely any wheel. They work with the Logitech G923, the G923, the G920 on Xbox and PC. These settings should set you right for any wheel, any good wheel. For some of the basic wheels out there, I've got no idea. They work, I know for a fact they work with the Logitech wheels, the Logitech G wheels, and the direct drive wheels, and I've had people confirm that these work with Thrustmaster and some of the Fanatec wheels. These settings are spot on. They've taken me some time to do. I'm here on PlayStation 5 using the demo, using the trial for 5 hours. I've tried them out, I've tested them, and they work perfect. So, going into options. Oh, before I start, for the G-Hub settings, have your steering rotation at 900 degrees, sensitivity to 50, and the centering spring off. So, going into game settings, and then difficulty. The event difficulty, completely up to you. Set it to whatever you want to set it to. To adjust, when you adjust the overall difficulty of the event, it adjusts the skill of AI opponents, the score to complete, and the time to beat. When you change the difficulty at the bottom there, you'll see that you get a difficulty bonus on your XP. So at level 2, I'm only getting 21%. Increase this up to 5 and you get a 33% difficulty bonus. Yeah, there's not that much in it really. So, guidance. I've got guidance on at the moment. I've only been playing the game for a little bit, for a few hours. Racing line, I've got braking only. Auto braking off. Auto steering off. Rewind. You can have that on if you want, or turn it off. Rewind's not really needed that much, not at all. I've had to use it a couple of times, but once you get used to the game, you're not going to be rewinding. Nitro, I've got that on. Cockpit view, on. ABS off. It's a personal preference though. If you want ABS on, turn it on. I have it on in some games and off in others. In this game, I switch it back and forth based on the car that I'm using. So at the moment, I've got ABS off. Traction control off. ESP off. Drift assist off. Counter steering assist off. Airplane handling assist, that's set to off. I may turn it on. I've not used any airplanes in this game whatsoever yet. None at all. Now for the most important bit. You've come here for the wheel settings. Force feedback, I've got that set at 80. On the True Force wheel, it's really strong, so be wary of that. If it's too strong for you, take it down in steps of 5 every time. It goes down in steps of 5 anyway, but just take it down at a step until it feels right for you. But for me, 80 is spot on. It's perfect. It feels just right. Damper, 75. Once again, if it feels too much for you, take it down in steps of 5. Well, 1 step at a time. Vibration, 75, feels just right. Gearbox, I've got that set at the sequential so I can use the pedals. If you've got an 8 shifter, you can switch that to 8 shifter. Or you can even go 8 shifter and a manual clutch. Each to their own. But at the moment, I've got that set at sequential. Dynamic range on. Steering preset, I've got that at default. Throttle preset, I've got that at default. However, for the brake, I've tried a Thrustmaster brake system and I've tried a Fanatec, however you want to pronounce it, brake system as well. And I've set this with a linearity of 55. Every single brake system, this is just perfect. It's great. The cars react so well with the braking. It's great. The dead zone, I've got that set at 10, just in case my foot is resting on a brake. It really doesn't matter with some of the Logitech wheels, because we all know the brake is stiff. But with some other systems, resting your foot on the brake, I've got that set at 10. It's just there, it's set at 10. I've got the highest input at this though, set at 75. I get full brake, and I'm not having to worry about how much I'm pressing the brake down. 75 is perfect for the Logitech Gs and all the other wheels. If you want to change that, that's completely up to you, but this works the best for me and a lot of other players that I know are using different wheels. Clutch preset, I've got that set at default. And there you go, mateys. Those are the best wheel settings for the Crew Motorfest using any wheel. I've had it verified by a lot of other players that are using a lot of different other wheels, a lot of different wheels. A lot of different wheels. Apparently these are great. They're really enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the game with these settings. The best settings by far for any wheel on the Crew Motorfest. If you happen to enjoy this video and you found these settings useful, a like would be truly appreciated. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I'm Steve the Pirate. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave you with some gameplay. Stay safe. Play awesome.
Muscle cars are more than just a 70-year-old car trend. It's an entire chunk of the American car culture. To tons of people, muscle cars are the epitome of what a vehicle should represent. Allure and power, with some crucial tweaks, and just the right amount of outside-of-the-box thinking. Cars in their fullest might and glory.
Driving off-road gives you an opportunity to carve your own path, to explore the open expanse. The island becomes your playground. Total freedom becomes your creed. These cars, it's not just about the look or the nostalgia. It's how these things drive, how they feel, how they steer. It was quite a challenge, in the best way possible. Outside of some collector car park, when would you ever get a chance to take these venerable legends for a spin? That's the power of Vintage Garage. A taste of an age where there was no nitro to boost you and no GPS to guide you. Feels strangely comforting.